Wow. So needless to say, SmackDown got their asses whooped and handed to them and swept on the main show at Survivor Series 2018. Now, most of these matches, I'm not going to go into detail. I'm just going to go with the winners and maybe even certain things that happen in the match, or matches, I should say, and give my overall thoughts on it. But these are the results, and maybe even some rants about WWE Survivor Series 2018. So at least I got this prediction right, but it wasn't on the main show, so it doesn't really count on the scoreboard of SmackDown. I don't know why, but nevertheless, the Usos survive. The kickoff show. At the kickoff show, you have a traditional 5-on-5 tag team Survivor Series elimination match on the pre-show. I didn't understand that, but I guess they had to give SmackDown something because they didn't give anything else. But again, it didn't count with the scoreboard for some fucking reason. And they didn't even mention the pre-show. They just didn't. But the Usos win, and SmackDown wins as far as the tag teams is concerned. But then it all goes downhill from SmackDown, for SmackDown Live from there. You know, Nia Jax got booed so badly, I thought she was Roman Reigns for a second. So let me get this straight, WWE. She comes out, gets booed, brushes off her fist, the symbol that, yeah, that's the fist that took out Becky Lynch and so on and so forth, and everybody knew about that situation going into this. Many people thought that Nia Jax should have been punished, suspended, whatever. But she ends up being the sole survivor, and she pinned Asuka last. It's funny how there was a backstage altercation between Natty and Ruby Riott, so they didn't participate. Who were their replacements? The Boss and Hug connection. Speaking of the Boss, she was on the top rope facing Asuka, and she was about to leap off the top rope, but Nia Jax pushes her off. So she falls prey to Asuka. And after that, leg drop, Samoa drop, and Nia Jax actually pins Asuka. Again, Nia Jax, sole survivor. After all that went on, fuck you, WWE, for that. This was a good match, but the results surprised me. No Dean Ambrose in sight, and Seth Rollins wins. Alright, Seth Rollins wins. It's not that Nakamura losing means anything, because, again, the United States Championship is just a consolation prize. Maybe they'll have him the longest United States champion ever. But again, no Ambrose. I thought that Dean Ambrose was going to come out and interfere and cost Rollins, but it didn't happen. This is the second time I thought Ambrose was going to do that to Rollins, but it didn't happen. Anyway, Seth Rollins wins, and the climax of the match, it told a story as far as saying one of them could have one-upped the other at any given point. For a first time ever, Seth Rollins versus Nakamura, they didn't disappoint by any means. I just hope that we see more of that shit one day. And maybe even for a major title. So, you have AOP beating the Bar. Due to the circumstances of what happened? Yeah, okay. Certain people, you knew that people outside of the ring were going to get involved, and But I didn't think AOP was going to win. I thought that the Big Show was going to be the main factor, but he wasn't. Well, he made somebody piss themselves, piss in their pants because they were so scared. Ha ha ha. But AOP actually wins. And damn, it looked like that the Bar was actually going to pull it off. The Bar was actually going to win, but it didn't happen that way. A distraction, and then the Bar just fumbled the ball. They did. AOP took advantage. AOP wins. Wow. After that, I was like, Raw is basically got this at this point. In a very good cruiserweight match, Buddy Murphy defeated Mustafa Ali. Is Mustafa Ali actually going to get his time as cruiserweight champion one day? I just think not now. Mustafa Ali would have to turn heel and be a dominant, fucked up heel in order for that to happen. But, good match nevertheless. I didn't think they were going to take it off Buddy Murphy because this was not just a consolation prize for him like Nakamura. No, he's actually going to run with this belt for a while. And rightfully so. The Cruiserweight Championship needs to be restored from the curse that it had ever since its inception and people getting fired and yeah, that it needs to be lifted up. Cedric Alexander did a good job at lifting it up to a point, but Buddy Murphy could lift it up more until someone else comes and takes the championship. Just don't let it be Lio Rush. Please don't let it be Lio Rush to become Cruiserweight Champion. That would basically just ruin everything as far as lifting the Cruiserweight Championship up to where it needs to be. Ladies and gentlemen, even though SmackDown Live was more united than the Raw team with the 5-on-5 Survivor Series team, I did not think that SmackDown had a chance here because of who was the opposition. Come on. Alright, Bobby Lashley, Drew McIntyre, and Braun are the survivors in the match. Okay, yeah, Drew McIntyre played a big role in that. Braun Strowman eliminated 4 out of the fucking 5 participants on the damn in the damn match. Finn Balor was eliminated, Dolph Ziggler was eliminated, but SmackDown had a good effort. And again, Miz versus Braun Strowman. Yeah, Miz wanted to have anything and everything to do with almost anybody else in the ring except for freaking Braun Strowman. Running around, being chased around. Shane O'Mac had more memorable spots than the Miz. He even hit the coast to coast on Dolph and actually pinned him. He went for a coast to coast on Bobby Lashley but got fly swatted out of the air by Braun Strowman. He even went from turnbuckle to announcer's table onto Braun Strowman in traditional Shane O'Mac fashion. But again, they were more united, SmackDown Live was, but Raw prevailed. Even though there was attacks by Drew McIntyre to Finn Balor. You know, there was, and then Drew McIntyre standing face to face with Braun Strowman. And yeah, there was turmoil there. There was conflict there. But yeah, Raw wins. And again, wow, break out the brooms. Since Charlotte is used to making everybody look good, that's exactly what happened here. Ronda Rousey was made to look good against Charlotte because Charlotte was the replacement of Becky. But at least Charlotte didn't lose by being pinned or submitted. She got disqualified because she whipped out a kendo stick when Ronda Rousey was coming outside of the ring and tried to run into her. Kendo stick, kendo stick, kendo stick. Charlotte loses her mind. I think I saw a glimpse of Victoria there for a minute when she was beating up Ronda Rousey with that kendo stick. And then the chair came into play, and the officials tried to come in. Charlotte throws officials everywhere. You even heard her shot, "I'm the baddest bitch." Gave her a natural selection on the chair. Put the chair around Ronda Rousey's neck and throat and face, and actually, bam. And after that, Ronda Rousey still gets up? And wait, seriously? You could have had Ronda Rousey getting carted out, but no. Ronda Rousey actually stands up and leaves with her own power after that. I thought that part didn't make any sense. But Charlotte losing by disqualification. On the main show, Raw up 5-0. At least Charlotte didn't lose by tapping out or getting pinned or getting humiliated by Ronda Rousey by being just tossed and tossed and tossed and just beat. But still, Charlotte snapping like that, wow. Okay, keep that Charlotte. Please keep that Charlotte. We need more fire like that in the women's division on both shows. Suplex City, bitch. Suplex City, bitch. Until nut shot. Running knee. Then Daniel Bryan went to work with stomps, with kicks, sacrificing himself, knees, and knees to the head from the apron to outside of the ring. Even he hit 2 running knees in this match inside of the ring. And he even had the freaking yes lock on Brock Lesnar. You would think it was that close that Brock Lesnar could actually lose, but then again, no. I didn't think that Daniel Bryan was going to win this match, but okay, people, this was supposed to happen at the SummerSlam where Cena won the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, and because of Bryan forfeiting it. That was supposed to happen then. Then you think about WrestleMania, how Daniel Bryan was supposed to, win the Royal Rumble and challenge the Beast at WrestleMania. It would have went that way until Seth Rollins cashed in on him. Yeah, Daniel Bryan getting cashed in on again. That wouldn't have flew with many people. This match, even though there was a nut shot, it was still believable. It wasn't out of place. It wasn't like, man, this is bullshit. No. It was boring at the beginning until the nut shot and until the running knee. That's when the match became freaking interesting because you saw Daniel Bryan put in some work. You saw Daniel Bryan actually pull out some stops. You actually saw Daniel Bryan have a chance of winning. But Brock Lesnar, he had it early in the match when he F5'd him once and then pulled Bryan up. He was Germaning. He was belly to bellying. He was throwing Daniel Bryan everywhere. But at least Daniel Bryan got some offense. It took a nut shot to get there. It did. But at least that was it was believable. It was. And he just came up a little short. Brock Lesnar actually freaking wins. Raw 6, SmackDown 0 on the main show. So that's the results of this fuck you to SmackDown, because that's basically what it was. It was a basic fuck you to SmackDown. So how are Paige and Shane going to handle this? Yeah, you got team captains running away from monsters among men. You got Suplex City taking place with nut shots and Daniel Bryan almost pulling off the stops. You got Charlotte going and attacking Ronda Rousey, but Ronda Rousey actually gets up after all of that afterwards, which is ridiculous. Yeah. Anyway, do you agree or disagree with my assessment of the show? What did you think about the results of the show? I would like to see and read your opinions. Please comment below if you're on YouTube. Plus, hit that like button, hit subscribe, set up those notifications. And I'm just wondering how Raw's going to handle this and how SmackDown's going to handle this. Because after Raw won their 5-on-5, Baron Corbin attacks Braun Strowman from behind and leaves with Drew McIntyre and Bobby Lashley. So, yeah, I think they're going to be protecting Corbin for a while. Drop kicks, body slams, throwing motherfuckers over the top rope, both feet hitting the floor. Yes, I'm a wrestling fan. This is the theme, and the theme is go. Credits.